anthems are done. It is time for the start of the Wonder Cement T20 series between South Africa and India. Of course, the finalists from the T20 World Cup earlier on this year out in USA and the Caribbean. Is it a grunge match? Some people are calling it a grunge match. South Africa know they'd love to get one over India here in Durban, a ground that India absolutely love. India have got a very good record at the Hollywood Bets Kingsmead Stadium. India away straight away. Just to settle the nerves a little bit for Sanju Samson. Abhishek Sharma making his intentions clear very early on. So a lot. They did.
Now, the slip here at Kingsmead, you can actually go as wide as you want to because it doesn't get you quickly. Because
their previous T20 series, but there's a lot of talent there and players that would have using the feet and using it to great effect. First boundary.
Yeah, this is beautifully played. There's 4 men on the offside in the.
Lifted enough. That's really well placed by the opening batter Sanju Samson, and I'm not too sure about the. Yet again.
I think that Indian batsman are so strong. Gives them the charge and then opens the face, probably.
And made the as their first 6 of the series.
He gave himself room, had to stretch.
Format this year. A couple of times he has bowled the silly.
What he often tends to.
It was quickly.
Now both of them very adept at using it. He drew from the spinners.
It's 24 without week. Centurion and Johannesburg on. Whirling around. It's wonderfully caught.
See, you could see her back in the South African colours and strike fielder. He is as good as a bowler in a stiff breeze. You have to. South Africa, they wanted the breakthrough.
Goes after it straight away.
Against South Africa, 7 innings, 346. Yeah. He loves to carve the ball. He's missed out twice.
Oh, that is stylish. And it's from
straight down the ground. He's often going over it. Really good. That's lovely.
Pace is up for Coetzee. Oh, pace. He was the only one seemed interested.
On the leg side.
Here's someone. It's 34 for 1. Run rate's 8.5 to the. It is.
I know you're going to bowl me length, and I'm waiting. Hammers it over deep at wicket. Good enough to take it to the fence.
His crease, Simpson.
It's not been too good so far tonight. That's 2 down. You can see how deep in the crease Samson is. Yeah. And India off to fly 45. As good as your last game. We won last.
These are the smaller boundaries. Got to make sure the field's
power, but also finesse. He knows exactly. Waits for it as late as possible.
Tight over for India. 15 from it with a ball back. He's gone for 15 in this over. Having a look at it, he's captain as well. Mr. Throws just looked like the ball.
Really down the leg side. I heard the 2 noises. Ball down the leg side. And it's a couple of these Indian.
It's a power side of the power play.
Yeah, to ball that there was going to be that length. Get down. And it's 50 up.
Ahead of that already. And there's still 3 balls to cut, chase down big scores. And decided to bring third up. It's backing away nice and early.
Into the surface a little bit slower that time. Just rolled his fingers.
And from it to end the power play.
It was a 200 pitch. Wonder about that. So maybe he's trying to ramp it over the. Might have been the area to try and target.
Sanju Samson, who has been in prime form.
I just feel that if you've got that ability to play with the, because it's not just trying to bludgeon everything, boundaries as well.
It's hard. It is on the offside. In the air!
Going to go anywhere, can't it, Brett? That's the unfortunate. Hold his fingers across it. He had to reach for it.
On debut, Ngaba Peters played a handful. 18 off an over and a half. Kruger, 50. Shot over extra.
But we've seen some beautiful shots from him in that air. To see the area it's going,
He goes all the way.
I suppose it goes down to mentality. Is he Hawaii shorter than the other? And the breeze is obviously decomps as it can possibly be. And it's
From here. Sweetly.
But it kind of look.
Because, the more experienced, the Janssens and take goes to Tilak Varma. Hammered down the ground. It's so much space.
Asking these South African bowlers to bowl back of a length, deliver.
Bashes it into the
While to get going, but these two shots, and he treats it like a spinner, just gets it.
tactic that is so apparent is easy to play against. Preoccupation with staying away from the short. Hammered. Bet against that gets India into the 230.
Pandya, Akshar Patel, they can all strike it sweet.
6 for 6. Australia against South Africa is the high. What form?
Kind of come away, didn't go very high. It was a flat.
It was 2 for 2. One-man show. And what a show it's been. He's had to Samson make that against South Africa. It's taken him just 47 balls.
Scored all around the wicket. Struck.
African bowlers, or is it just a bad day at the office for South? Takes wonderful little cameo from Tilak Varma, comes to 7 for 3.
It was a little. He kind of got himself into awkward. 55 over his career, but
Driving. 10 and in the midst of the carnage, 15 down, it's once. Way over long on, money.
this, it's the other one, and it's into.
It's an excellent catch by Tristan Stubbs. A special innings, and Kingsmead will rise to
Samson eyes it up. It is the longest from Sanju Samson. He really played. There's always a slight pullback.
That's only Peter. It's 175 for 4.
Persisted with the wide. Marco Jansen taking a great catch. Taking the pace off on this slowish.
It's 181 for 5. For India has been very good. South Africa 182 for 5.
Also over the years, it's become easier to chase for some reason. But there might still be, but the damage is done, and you.
It's a fantastic innings, batting with sea wickets falling at the back end of a T20 innings, but
Things change that he hasn't made batting as Eastman, and he 15 balls to go. India still his next few balls, but smartly.
he felt area he was looking for. Gets it full, that's good.
There's Lynch!
Well, 93 is 94.
Nicely struck.
17 to 22. Bowled it.
He is gutted. Shot normally goes cross court. This went straight down the line.
And he'll look at his analysis and he'll go. Wicket, 61 runs here in Durban.
The Toss were asked to bat first. Sanju Samson with that score, but they needed not to worry.
World champions. That in itself says a lot. The brief was laid out.
गाइस, वेलकम टू दिस न्यू वीडियो। आज का ये वीडियो बहुत ज़्यादा स्पेशल है क्योंकि फाइनली मुझे YouTube की तरफ से फर्स्ट पेमेंट रिसीव हो चुकी है। जी हाँ दोस्तों, मेरे फर्स्ट पेमेंट मेरे अकाउंट में आ चुका है एंड इस चीज़ का एक यूट्यूबर को बहुत ज़्यादा बेसब्री से इंतज़ार रहता है और मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती हूँ कि मैं आज कितनी ज़्यादा खुश हूँ। तो इस वीडियो में मैं आप लोगों के साथ में शेयर करने वाली हूँ कि मुझे कितना टाइम लगा अपने YouTube पेमेंट को रिसीव करने में, क्या क्या मेरे साथ में प्रॉब्लम्स आई और क्या क्या मतलब कितनी प्रॉब्लम्स के बाद में फाइनली मुझे मेरा पेमेंट किस डेट को रिसीव हुआ। कितना
अरे यार, इतना बड़ा पूल है तुम्हारे पास।
पर क्या फायदा है, इसके ऊपर शेड भी नहीं है, पता है, नहाते ही टैनिंग हो जाती है और हीटर भी नहीं है। सर्दियों में तो नहा ही नहीं सकते।
एक सेकंड, ये बालकनी दिखा तेरी?
ये बालकनी है
यार, इसका व्यू देख यार, और इतनी बड़ी बालकनी।
क्या व्यू है, यहाँ पहाड़ दिख रहे हैं, सामने झील दिख रही है, कोई पड़ोसी भी नहीं दूर दूर तक बात करने के लिए। इतना बोरिंग हो जाता है ना। दादाजी के टाइम की जमीन है ना, क्या कर सकते हैं, यहीं बनाना पड़ा।
यार, ये प्राइवेट रोड जा रही है तुम्हारे घर की?
अरे क्या प्राइवेट यार, ये सिर्फ हमारे घर पे ही नहीं जाती, ये चाचा का घर, ताऊ जी का घर, सबकी गाड़ियाँ यहीं से जाती है। कुछ प्राइवेट नहीं है यहाँ पे।
ये बंगला किसका है यार?
अरे ये हमारा नहीं है।
थैंक गॉड।
ये हमारा स्टाफ क्वार्टर है।
स्टाफ के लिए अलग से घर?
यहाँ एग्जैक्टली वही ना, अलग से घर। सोच कितना दूर है, इतनी दूर से आवाज देनी पड़ती है, कभी रामू काका, कभी शामू अंकल, गला फट जाता है पूरे दिन। अलग से घर बना दे इतनी दूर।
तुम्हारा सही है यार। अरे यार, इतना बड़ा पूल है तुम्हारे पास।
पर क्या फायदा है।
अभी हम खेलते हैं, मैं थोड़ा सा गेम खेलते थे, ड्राइविंग वाला गेम।